Okay. You can see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So there is a circle. This C1 is obtained by rolling another circle. This is another circle, right? This is another circle upwards 4 units. Okay, 4 units on the tangent to it at 3 comma 2. So there is a circle. You have to draw a tangent. On this tangent, you are rolling it upwards 4 units, right? Right. So that means the distance from this center to this center should be 4 units, right? Okay. So let's say this is C1 and rolling this circle, right? This one we are rolling it up and then we are getting a circle, right? And where are we rolling? We are rolling on the tangent which we draw at 3 comma 2. Okay. So this is the circle. Obviously, we can find out the equation of the tangent, right? Very easily. S1 equals to 0. We can find the equation of this tangent drawn at 3 comma 2, right? Now, C2 is an image of circle C1 and this one becomes C1, right? Now, C2 is actually image of this one, okay? With respect to this tangent itself, okay? Understood? So, this is the diagram.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there is a circle C1, C which is given to us. We are rolling this 4 units up. We are rolling this 4 units up, okay? And then we are taking image of that circle, which is this. Okay, this is C1, and then image of that circle in this tangent, which is equals to C2. Right, when you are rolling the circle, obviously the radius of the circle will not change, only the center will change, right? So for this circle, we know the center, right? We know the center also, you know the radius also. Now radius is going 4 units up. In what direction? In the direction of tangent, right? You know what is the direction of the tangent? What is the slope of this tangent, right? So for a particular point, so a point which is 4 units away, this distance is 4 units. 4 units in this direction. You know the formula, right? H plus r cos theta, k plus r sin theta, and all. We did this, right? You want a point which is 4 units away from this point, right? This point is 4 units away from this point, right? So once you know this theta, right? H plus r cos theta, k plus r sin theta is the one that we use, right? So with that, we'll find out the center of this circle. Okay, ma? After that, we will use the mirror image thing to figure out what exactly is the image of this center with respect to this line on this. You remember the image formula, right? H minus x1 by a equals to k minus y1 by b equals to minus 2 of ax1 plus by1 plus c by a square plus b square. You remember this, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So with that, you will find the image of this center. So that center, you will get the image of this. Basically, you know this radius also. So this means you know this radius as well as this radius. Okay. Now what we are doing, then A and B the centers of circle C1 and C2. So A and B will be this and this. Right. Sorry. A and B is this and this. This is not D. This is actually B. Okay. These are the centers of the both the circles. Now what we are doing, we are dropping M and N, which are feet of perpendiculars from A and B on the x-axis, right? So that you are basically dropping perpendiculars like this. So this becomes M, this becomes N. What is the area of the trapezium is what he is asking. Area of trapezium is that some half times of sum of the parallel sides into the distance between the parallel sides, right? Agreed.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so if you know the center, this the y coordinate of this center is this height, this length. Y coordinate of this one is this one's length, and difference between x coordinates is actually this length, right? Using you know this center, you know this center, so you know basically you know this length, you know this length, and you know this length also. Using these three, you should be able to calculate what exactly is the area of the trapezium. Okay, ma?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Can you try this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shares clear now.
Yes, sir. It's clear.
అంటే 230 ఎంత
హిస్టరీ పోయింది.
ఏదంత వచ్చింది ఏదంతా
మ్యాథ్స్ 23, 25 కరెక్ట్. వదిలేసా అని చెప్పా కదా.
మిగతా కరెక్టా
నేను ఇందాక చెప్పా బిఆర్సి అని, బి కరెక్ట్ అయింది.
92 అయితే అది వదిలేసావా?
నాకు డౌట్ వచ్చింది అది.
ఓకే 92 మ్యాథ్స్ 92 ఫిజిక్స్ 100.
సార్ కాదు సార్, మ్యాథ్స్ అది రెండు పెట్టుంటే కరెక్ట్ అయిపోయేది. రెండు వచ్చింది కరెక్ట్ ఆన్సర్ అవి, కానీ నేను పెట్టలే, డౌట్ పెట్టింది.
ఎంత 100 92 మ్యాథ్స్ అయితే ఫిజిక్స్
5 పోయింది.
95 కెమిస్ట్రీ మొత్తం పోయింది అయితే
5 క్వశ్చన్స్ పోయాయి.
5 పోయా
80.
నెగిటివ్ ఏం బాగాలేదు.
అసలు రాయలేదు.
కెమిస్ట్రీ మొత్తం పోయింది అయితే
బాగా డెవలప్ అయ్యి వారం 4-5 రోజులు చదివావుగా, అందుకని వచ్చి లాస్ట్ వీక్ అంటే అంటే ముందు ఏం చేసేవాడిని అంటే వీక్ లో ఎగ్జామ్ కి కరెక్ట్ గా 2 days ముందు చదవడం. ఈసారి ఆన్లైన్ అని ఆఫ్లైన్ అని వచ్చావు కాబట్టి బాగానే వచ్చాయి. మరి ఫిజిక్స్ మరి చెప్తారంటే
మాట్లాడుకుంటాను లోపలికి కదా.
సరే ఎప్పుడు రావాలి పెట్టాడు. వాల్యూమ్ ప్రకారం కొన్ని ఎక్కువ వచ్చాయి. వాల్యూమ్ లో అది కీ తప్పు వచ్చింది. ఆ కీ తప్పు వచ్చింది. కరెక్ట్ వచ్చాక నాకు అఫీషియల్ మార్క్స్ ఇస్తాం. అప్పుడు 232 నేను 7 మార్కులు డిగ్రీ పెట్టేసాను. ఇక్కడ ఢిల్లీ క్యాంపస్ ఒకటి పెట్టాను, హైదరాబాద్ ఒకటి పంపించాను. రేపటి నుంచి నెక్స్ట్ దిగడం మొదలు. అదే అందుకే చెప్పాను మ్యాథ్స్ జాయిన్ అయితే కూర్చోవాలని. పిఎఫ్ కూడా పంపిస్తే మనకి వాడింది ఆన్లైన్ లోనే ఉంటాయి. చేసుకుంటుంటే నేను పక్కగా చేసుకుంటుంది మధ్యలో అలా జాయిన్ అయిపోయింది. మండే అదే కానీ ఎప్పుడు జాయిన్ అవ్వదు, ఎప్పుడు జాయిన్ అవ్వదు. ఏంటో అంటే నాకు తీసుకున్నప్పుడు బాగా టాప్ బ్యాచ్ ఉంది. ఏంటి మామూలుగా చేసుకుంటారు ఏదో బట్టి కొడు దానివల్లే నాకు ఒకటి నా మ్యాథ్స్
Sir, done.
90 వచ్చింది. అది బట్టి కూడా తెలియదు.
Sir, even I finished.
Done, ma, both of you? Very good. Okay, good. See here, what is saying? Let the center of a circle be alpha beta. There is a circle and 3xy, this and this are two tangents to the circle, okay? And this one is a normal, okay, ma? There are two tangents and there is a normal, right? Agreed.
Yes, sir.
Now, what exactly happens to this one? Alpha minus beta plus r, okay? Okay, so one option is the center should lie on the normal, right? The
Yes, sir.
center should lie, obviously should lie on the normal, right? So there are two tangents, right? Two channels, let's say this one and this one are the two tangents. Okay, ma? These black lines. Okay, these are the two tangents. Obviously, you can draw multiple circles. For example, you can draw circles like this, or in this set like this, right? Or in this on this side or on this side, right? Agreed? We can draw
Yes, sir.
tangents on all the four sides, right? We can draw circles on all the four sides, right? Circles here, circles here, circles here, circles here, circles here, right? Now, but the center of the circle should lie on this line, right? So that means we cannot have circles on these two sides, right? Agreed? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so if there are two tangents, the center of the circle, right, should ideally should lie on the angular bisectors of the tangents, right? Agreed? If the circle is touching these two lines, that means obviously the center of the circle should lie on the angular bisector of these two lines, right? So
Yes, sir.
ideally you can find the center of the circle to be the meeting point or intersecting point of the angular bisectors of the tangents, right? This is one angular bisector, this is another angular bisector, right? And you can easily find out the intersecting point. See here, this is 3x plus 4y. Okay, this is actually 4x plus 3y. Okay, ma? See, one slope is minus 3 by 4, another slope is minus 4 by 3. Okay, you can easily see that the angular bisectors would be parallel to y-axis and parallel to x-axis, right? Very easily you can see. Understood? Okay, Nama?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So that is
Okay,
one
sir.
way. You can find out the angular bisectors and find the intersecting point of angular bisectors with the normals. And among these two circles, you will pick only one circle whose radius is less than 8. Okay? You will pick one of these circles only, whose radius is coming out to be less than 8. Probably you will pick this circle. This is one option. The other option is the center is alpha beta should lie on this line, right? So that means what? If we take x as alpha, what should be your y? 1 minus 4 alpha by 3, right? So the point actually should be in the form alpha 1 minus 4 alpha by b, right? By beta. Agreed, Amma?
Yes, sir.
The
Yes,
point
sir.
on this line should be of the form alpha and 1 minus 4 alpha by 3, right? Now, from that point, let's say alpha and 1 minus 4 alpha by b, that point, the perpendicular distance to this line and this line should be equal, right? You know the perpendicular distance formula, right? If you equate the perpendicular distance, because there is only one unknown, which is alpha now, because beta also we expressed in terms of alpha, right? Perpendicular distance equal to perpendicular distance. There is a modulus perpendicular distance equal to modulus perpendicular distance. If you equate these two, you will get alpha, right?
Yes, sir.
Basically, you will get because there is a modulus, probably you will get two alphas, of which you will pick the one whose radius is actually less than 8, right? If once you figure out alpha, that means you automatically figured out beta. With this, you will pick you'll get these two centers only again, A and B. Okay, ma? You'll pick the one
Okay.
whose radius is actually. We'll pick the one whose radius is lesser than 8. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Clear now? One option
Clear,
is
sir.
to find out the angular bisectors and solve the angular bisectors with this one and take the two intersecting points and figure out which one is radius less than 8. The other option is assume the center is anyway on this line. So assume the center of the format alpha and 1 minus 4 alpha by 3 and perpendicular distance to this line and this line should be equal. Then you will get the equation with, if you solve the equation, if you remove the modulus, you will get two alphas. You will pick the alpha, which one will suit you. The one that suits you. Okay? Clear now?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Just do this and tell me what is the answer. Okay.
కెమిస్ట్రీ చెప్పిన ఎక్కువ
కొంచెం ఉండొచ్చుగా
ఏంటి అప్పుడే
ఏంటి 5కే క్లాస్ లేట్ పెట్టుకోవచ్చు కదా కంగారు ఏంటి?
నేను అడిగాను సార్ లేట్ గా పెట్టుకుందామా అంటే 6 తర్వాత ఆయనకి ఏదో పని ఉందండి బయట.
ఓహోహో. సర్లే పోన్లే వాళ్ళు బాగా
ఆయన
రాస్తారు.
మొహానికి పెట్టుకోవడం కన్నా ఇక్కడ బయట కాళ్ళకి పెట్టుకుని
దోమలు
ఏమి చిరాగ్గా పాకం
దోమలు కదా.
దోమలు చీమలు అన్ని పాకిస్తున్నాయి అక్కడ నాకు పైన. అందుకే కాళ్ళ దగ్గర
ఓహో,
పెట్టుకున్నాను
అందుకని
పైన తీసేసి కుర్చీ తీసేసి కుర్చీ కూర్చోడానికి వేసుకొని అది కాళ్ళకి పెట్టాను. పైకి ఇలా ఈ గాలిని వస్తుంది కిందకి రాదు.
మళ్ళీ బాగా రాస్తాను. నెక్స్ట్ టైం అంటే మ్యాక్సిమం అయినావు కదా, అది 1 వీక్ కదా.
మాక్సిమం అయినాకి మినిమం 3 వీక్స్ ఇవ్వాలని చెప్పారు.
అవునా? 1 వీక్ మీ సార్ మీ దాంట్లో 1 వీకే పెట్టాడు ఇవి కానీ.
మినిమం ఇవ్వాలి. పారాబోలాకి 1 వీక్ ఇవ్వాలి. పారాబోలా 1 వీక్ లో లేపేస్తారంట చెప్తున్నా.
అయిపోతులే పేరు అంత మించి ఎవరండి.
చచ్చిపోతాం సార్ 1 వీక్ లో మొత్తం లేపేస్తే. ఆ వీక్ ఎగ్జామ్ లో ఇంకా పోవాల్సిందే. ఈ ఐడియా నాకు నచ్చలేదు, క్యుములేటివ్ అయ్యి చండాలం. లాస్ట్ వీక్ టాపిక్ చండాలంగా వచ్చింది, ఈ వీక్ టాపిక్ చాలా బాగా వచ్చింది అనుకో. 20% లాస్ట్ వీక్ టాపిక్ లోనే పోతుంది. అది కూడా బీ పేపర్. అది కనుక ఏ పేపర్ అంటే 60% వచ్చింది. మిగతా 40% లాస్ట్ వీక్, దానికి ముందు ముందు క్యుములేటివ్ టాపిక్ కూడా వచ్చింది.
ఓహోహో.
అంటే రొటేషన్ డైనమిక్స్ ఫుల్ కూడా అడగచ్చు. అప్పుడు ఎప్పుడో చెప్పిన పురాతన టాపిక్ కి ఫుల్ అడగచ్చు.
మీకు ఇప్పుడు రాసిందంటే బీదా ఏదా?
బీబీపీ
బీదా ఇది. తర్వాత ఏ కంప్లీట్ చేస్తాడు?
ఏకి ప్రమోట్ చేయాలి. నేను థర్స్డే ఏ ఏ పేపర్ రాస్తానో నా థర్స్డే చెప్పుకుంటే ఏ పేపర్ రాసేవాడు.
అట్లా ఫోన్ వద్దులే, ఎక్కువ టెన్షన్ పడింది. అది రిలాక్స్గా నడని, లేదంటే మరీ ఎక్కువ ప్రెజర్ పడిపోద్ది.
Sir, is the answer 7?
Seven you got, Nama? 7
Yes,
is the
sir.
correct answer.
Yes,
Shreyas,
sir.
you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So number of common tangents to the circle, this and this. You remember this one, no? How many tangents are common? If the circles are not touching, you will have 4 tangents, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? If the circles are touching, you will have 3 tangents. Okay? If the circles are intersecting, then this. If the one circle is inside another, then the circle is inside like this, then there is only one tangent. If it is completely inside, then there are 0 tangents. You remember this theory, no? Basis R1 plus R2, whether the distance between
Yes, sir.
centers. You remember this, no? It all depends on distance between the centers and sum of the radii. Sum or difference of the radii, right? You remember that, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What happens if distance between the center equals to R1 plus R2? Then you will have this, and this. What happens if the distance between centers is actually lesser than the sum of radii? Okay, so that theory you remember, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in this case, just check in this case, the sum of radii is equals to distance between the centers. So something like this. So this should be, we should be having 3 common tangents. Just check whether you are getting this or not.
Sir, is the answer 3? Hello?
Yes, ma, 3.
Yes, sir, I got it.
Because sum of radii is equal to distance between the centers. Very easy.
Yes, sir.
Right now? Ritik, clear? Okay, see this? There are two circles. Okay, this is a circle, this is another circle. They intersect at exactly two distinct points. Okay? Okay, so what does this mean? These circles are something like this, right? So what should be the distance between their centers and distance between their what the sum of the radius? They are intersecting at exactly two distinct points. What does that mean? Distance between centers should be lesser than R1 plus R2, right? Agreed? You remember this, no?
Yes, sir.
And distance between centers should be greater than R1 minus R2, right? Like this,
Yes, sir.
right? This is the, you remember this, no? Distance between centers is lesser than R1 plus R2. Then these circles will intersect. At the same time, we cannot have circles like this, right? In this case, distance between centers is less than R1 plus R2, right? So to avoid this, the minimum distance should be greater than difference of radii, whichever is the smaller difference of the radii, right? Minimum distance between beyond a point, if the distance is so small, then one circle will lie inside another circle, right? Then you will not have any
Yes, sir.
intersection point, right? So that's why I want some minimum distance. What is the distance? R1 minus R2, right? Then
Right.
we'll keep some part of the circle outside the another circle, right? With this condition. Remember this, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Using these two conditions, tell me what is the correct answer?
Mm, 1 second, sir. Sir, is the answer 3?
Answer is 3. Right. Got it, no?
Yes, sir.
Ritik, you? Ritik, got it, no?
Yes, sir. Sorry,
Ah.
sir. I was on mute.
Oh, okay, cool. So one of the diameters of the circle is a chord of another circle, right? Okay, so obviously this is a smaller circle. This is the another circle is a bigger circle, right? So for example, this is a smaller circle, and that becomes a chord of another bigger circle, right? Now, clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, whose center, the bigger circle center, is the point of intersection of these two lines. You can easily solve the lines and find the point of intersection of the bigger circle, right? Agree, Amma?
Yes, sir.
these 2 points you can solve and you will figure out what exactly is this point 3 comma 2. This point is 3 comma 2, right? Now
Yes, sir.
diameters of the circle, this one's radius you can easily find out, right? This one's radius you can find out, and that radius is coming out to be 4 or something, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this one is 4. Obviously, then what exactly is saying is a chord of intersection whose center is on the point of intersection, right? The radius, you know this point, right? You know this distance, and you know this point, right?
Yes, sir.
Agreed? Then what exactly is the radius of this bigger circle? Can you try this?
Yes, sir.
Basic geometry only.
Sir, is the answer 6?
Yes, my answer is 6. What did you do?
Sir, I found the radius first.
So radius
And
is
then-
found. Then
Yes,
one
sir.
distance between center to center is this length, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then this square plus this square is actually the required radius square.
2
That's it now?
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See this? There is a circle, there is another circle. Okay? Okay. Now this circle and this circle, they are intersecting, right? Okay? The set of all values of lambda, okay, such that these two circles are two distinct points. Okay? As we keep changing this lambda, the center will keep shifting, right? Center will also change, the radius will also change. Okay, so when center and radius they both change, these two circles might not intersect, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this circle radius is 2 and this circle's radius is this one, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, these two circles, if they are intersecting at two distinct points, then we know this condition, right? Distance between centers should be less than sum of the radii and greater than difference of radii. Right?
Yes, sir.
So we have this basic condition, right? This condition, if
Yes,
you
sir.
simplify this, either this is greater than this and this is actually less than this. Okay, ma?
Okay, sir.
Okay, these two conditions, if you simplify, okay, so basically you have these two circles. As we keep changing this lambda, this circle will keep shifting. Either the center will change or radius will change, whatever. Okay, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, using these conditions, you should simplify and figure out what exactly are the values of this lambda. Okay?
Sir, what can
Okay.
you repeat?
Okay. So these are this is the condition, right? This
Yes,
is
sir.
the condition, right? Okay. This condition you can split to two conditions. This is less than this, as well as this is less than this. Okay, ma? So, for example,
Okay, sir.
first two conditions we have taken, right? Then, to remove this absolute value function, what you do, we'll square this, right? This one square less than 2 lambda square. Okay? So, left side
Yes,
square
sir.
is this, right side square is this. If you simplify this, then this is always true, not a problem. Okay? So, similarly, we'll take these
Okay,
two
sir.
conditions also. Okay? Again, squaring this. Okay? Square this, and then figure out this equation is getting simplified, right? You have reached till here. From there, you figured out lambda square is greater than 169 by 64. That means lambda is lying between this and this. Okay, ma?
Okay, sir.
This is one part of the story. At the same time, this radius, this is one part of the story because the distance between should be lying between the difference of radii and all. At the same time, we have this condition also to satisfy, right? Radius should be greater than or equal to 0. 4 lambda square minus 9 cannot be negative, right? That is what we are doing here. So with this, we have got additional lambda condition, right? Now using these
Yes,
two
sir.
conditions, intersection of these two conditions is what we are getting. We are getting this. Okay, ma?
Okay, sir.
Okay, basically what is this? Ultimately what we are doing, we are removing this part. Okay, we can take all real numbers except lambda in this part. Because in this part, probably the circles are not intersecting. Okay, ma?
Okay, sir.
Understood? Can you try this
Yes, sir.
once?
Yes, sir. Sir, done.
Done, Amma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So there is a circle C1 and there is a circle having center this and radius this. That means you know the equation of the circle C2 also, right?
Yes, sir.
We know basically both circles, right? C1 and C2, all details, right? If the line of common chord of C1 and C2 intersects the y-axis at point P, then square of distance. Okay, what is common chord? C1 minus C2, right? You know C1, you know C2. C1 minus C2 is actually the common chord, right? You remember this one, right? Subtract this one minus this one, right? That is the common chord. Basically, you know the equation of common chord. And this line is actually intersecting y-axis at P. That means you put x equals to 0, you will figure out what exactly is P also. Right? Now he's asking distance of P from center of C1. All easy only, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just do this. Circles intersect from there's the chord. You have to find the equation of this one. And then this one is intersecting at y-axis, this one. The distance between this and whatever, your 1 comma 2, right? Center of one of these circles, right?
Sir, done.
Sir, even I finished.
Done, Amma? Very good. Okay. See, there is a circle C1 and there is a circle C2, right? Okay. For the circle C2, we know the center, right? 8 and 15 by 2, right? This center we know. This one center we don't know. This one's radius we don't know. But these two are touching externally at the point 6 comma 6. That means this point is 6 comma 6, right? That means this one's center you know, this one's radius you know, right? The distance between this and this, right? No? Okay.
Yes, sir.
If the point 6 1 divides the line segment joining the center C1 and C2 enter in the ratio 2:1. That means this is 2:1. Radius are in the ratio of 2:1. That means you will figure out what is C1 also, right? No?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
that means you know what exactly is C1 because you know the radius, you know the coordinates, and then just substitute in this and then calculate what exactly is what he's asking.
Sir, done.
Sir, even I finished.
Okay, very good. Okay, so there is a circle C1 and again a circle C2, right? And he's talking about this one center is obvious origin, right? This one center is alpha comma 0, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now there is the angle between two radii is sine inverse of this thing. Okay, angle between this thing, right? Agreed, Amma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this one center is radius, and this one's radius also, right? This is radius, and angle between this and this thing also, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what is asking? If the length of common chord of C1 and C2 is beta, right? Common chord of C1 and C2. What does this mean? This length is beta, right?
Yes, sir.
Agreed. This length is beta, right? That means this is half beta, and obviously this length is alpha only, right? One is center,
Yes,
one is
sir.
alpha, right? Agreed. Now,
Agreed, sir.
what is sine theta? Now what is the area of this triangle? Half into base into height, right? Half into alpha into this height, which is beta, right?
Yes,
Sorry,
sir.
beta by 2, right? Agreed.
Yes, sir.
Agreed. And at the same time, this triangle's area is half BC sin A by the sine rule, right? Half this into the angle between them, right?
Yes,
Agreed.
sir.
Okay, but sine theta you're already given, right? With this you can calculate easily what is alpha beta. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Amma? So do this and tell me the answer.
Sure, sir.
Sir, done.
Says you. Okay. So there's a circle which is passing through this point 0, 0 and 1, 0. Okay. There's a circle which is passing through the point 0, 0 and 1, 0. Uh, this circle is actually touching this circle x square plus y square equals to 9. X square plus y square equals to 9 is a big circle, and the smaller circle which is having center h comma k, that is this one, and passing through origin, and this point p 1 comma 0, right? This one is having h comma k. So obviously, what does that mean? So this part is clear now. This point P is
Yes,
passing
sir.
through this point P, and this is passing through origin. But we still don't know that origin and P is the diameter, right? You don't know it, right? Then, for all possible values of this coordinates of the center, 4 into h square plus k square is equals to what? Okay. Now, this part is clear
Okay.
now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now this will be the equation of the circle, right? Center is hk and radius is h square plus k square, right? Because the distance between this and this is actually h square plus a square, right? Agreed? So this will be the equation of the circle, right? Now this circle actually passes through P1 comma 0, right? With this, what we are getting? We are getting h equals to 1 by 2, right? Agree, Emma?
Agreed, sir.
Agreed, sir.
Agreed. H equals to
Yes, sir.
h equals to 1 by 2, right? Now we can easily calculate k also, right? Agreed, Amma? CP is
Agreed,
also
sir.
CP should also have the same radius, right?
Yes, sir.
As CO, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Amma? And this we will be able to calculate k also, right? So hk is calculated. That means you will know what exactly is this value, right?
Yes, sir.
Agreed. Just finish this one. Clear, no? This entire part should be equals to 3 because this radius is 3, right now?
Yes, sir.
And this part obviously should be 3 by 2. This part. Okay? And h we have already figured out it should be 1 by 2, right? Because h, how did you figure out? Because the circle is passing through this point, which is 1, 0, right? Figured out
Yes,
h,
sir.
but we did not figure out k. How do we figure out k? Because this distance from here to origin should be equals to 3 by 2, right? With that logic,
Yes, sir.
that is this line, right? This
Yes, sir.
point is 1 by 2 comma something, 1 by 2 comma x, sorry, 1 by 2 comma k. That distance from origin should be equal to 3 by 2 because that should be half of the bigger circle's radius. Bigger circle radius is 3. With this, we will calculate what is k. Okay, ma?
Okay, sir.
Sir, after this question, can I leave? I didn't have lunch
Yeah,
yet, so.
we are done. We are done. This is the final slide.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so with this, we have finished all 23, 24 questions that came in JEE Mains. Okay, all shifts in 23 and 24. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
So what you should do, you'll try for few more years also, 22, 21, 20, whatever, like this. Okay, ma?
Okay, sir.
2 years we have covered here. Okay. So we have easily covered around 40, 50 questions, right? 32
Yes, sir.
slides should be around 40-50 questions easily. Okay. So you should attempt few more. Okay. And then we'll close this here. I mean, and